In this video, we will actually I'm not sure uh, what title this video is going to be, but I think these flashcards are mostly botany. So okay, yeah. So this is technically still grade 12 biology. At one point, you would learn about um, you'd have to study on plants. Yeah, basically just plants. Okay, first flashcard. Blank occurs when the pollen tube discharges two sperm into the female gametophyte within an ovule. I'm sure this is within the context of angiosperms, their mode of reproduction. So, double fertilization. So, pollen tube discharges two sperm into the female gametophyte within an ovule. Where do we see that in this illustration? So, we have synergids, antipodals, the polar nuclei, and this is the egg cell over here. Release. So, these are the two sperm within the ovule itself. So it is discharged. One goes to the egg cell, the other goes to a polar nuclei. So as a result, uh, double fertilization occurs such that the zygote becomes diploid and the endosperm is triploid. I think that's the interpretation. Okay. Blank is a form of asexual reproduction in which plants produce genetically identical offshoots of themselves, which then develop into independent plants. No. I don't know. Vegetative propagation. Okay. So, in this illustration, so we have a parent plant. When a piece of it is cut, like something that looks like this, is cut, and you place it in a new pot, it would grow on its own. So, yeah. This is asexual reproduction. Next. Living vascular tissue that carries sugar and organic substances throughout a plant. Keyword is sugar. This is phloem. For xylem, the key word is water. It is in a way catalyzed by respiration. Respiration, it's associated with the idea that there is an upward movement. Basically, the plant absorbs water from the roots from below, and at the very top of the plant, believe through the leaves, uh, water vapor is released. So yeah, that's basically what the xylem is responsible for. Um, it carries water. It carries water upward from the roots to every part of a plant. So with these two, they constitute a vascular system in which allows plants to grow larger, at least larger than plants that wouldn't have these in their own system. In other words, non-vascular plants, hornworts, liverworts, and mosses. Okay. Blank, tiny spike-like projections on some leaves for protection. Thorns. Just kidding. Trichomes. Thick, adventitious roots that grow from the lower part of a stem and brace the plant. Prop roots. Okay. Blank, a horizontal underground stem that produces new leaves, shoots, and roots. Rhizome. Okay. Blank is a tissue containing cells that constantly divide and they contribute to plant growth. Meristematic tissue. Blank roots that never touch the ground and take moisture from the air. Pneumatophores? Just kidding. Nope. Aerial roots. Blank is a horizontal branch from the base of a plant that produces new plants from the buds at its tips. Stolon. Blank is a spore from a heterosporous plant species that develops into a male gametophyte. Microspores. Blank is the modified leaves with bright colors that serve the same function of petals in attracting pollinators. Bracts. I think I'll say this now. For the entirety of this video, I might not be able to get the kind of explanation you'd expect in every flashcard. Um, Frankly, this is one of the lessons that I really hate in biology. No offense, but I like studying anything that's more associated with humans. Say you can say that I like lessons that are medical related, not plants. Anyways, rhizomes, blank underground stems, horizontal underground stems. Blank is a stage of a plant's life cycle which commences from the fertilization of two haploid gametes to form the diploid zygote. Sporophyte generation. This was mentioned in one previous vid. Blank is a spore from a heterosporous plant species that develops into a female gametophyte. Megaspore. Where is the megaspore? Blank is a haploid stage of a plant's life cycle that produces haploid gametes by mitosis. We've seen this already. Blank is a large, above-ground roots that provide stability in tropical areas. Buttress roots. Also, this is one thing that I can also say because I remember clearly. This kind of roots, buttress roots in particular, are also useful in ensuring the stability of trees. Usually, these trees are tall, so having these help support them in staying upright. Without these kinds of roots, it may be difficult for them to um, ensure a steady position. Otherwise, the tree may fall. So yeah, yeah. What I just said is already here. Okay, next. Blank snorkel-like root structures on some mangrove species that draw air from above the water's surface. Pneumatophores. One thing you could also note from this is from the word snorkel-like, they actually do have a function of being able to breathe. From the prefix neo, pneumonia, um, something related to respiration, the lungs. Plants that have these kinds of roots breathe um, based on how the roots are oriented. So yeah, I don't know if it's actually similar or like if it is similar in the sense that uh, plants are able to breathe through the remaining top that's above the water level. I'm not sure if that's true, but anyways, I won't think much about this anymore. I've already graduated from this. I'm just recalling it for um just to make sure I have finally left high school behind. This is why I'm doing this series. Anyways, blank is the thick, fleshy parts of the underground stems, such as potatoes, tubers. Blank is a nutrient-rich tissue formed by the union of the sperm cell with two polar nuclei during double fertilization. It provides nourishment to the developing embryo in angiosperm seeds. It's the endosperm. Blank is the process whereby seeds or spores sprout and begin to grow. This is germination. Blank is a transfer of pollen from male anther to female stigma. Pollination. Actually, this is partly why angiosperms are recognized as the most diverse. Um, Basically, angiosperms or flowering plants are the most diverse among other kinds of plants. Uh, Many factors contribute to the propagation of their species. One of them is um, because of the bee. Not just one bee, many bees. Um, so basically, pollination is um, done by a lot, a lot of bees, and not just bees, many other animals. Well, not just animals. Another important factor that contributes to mass pollination of angiosperms the um, is the wind. Pollen are what's the plural for pollen? Pollens. They're light enough basically to be carried by the wind. So yeah, the tendency is they're able to reach the female stigma. Okay. Stolons, a horizontal above ground stem that takes root at various intervals. Okay, so a tuber is a more specific kind of stolon. Okay. I'm not proud of this video. Um, I know I am aware that I lack explanation for each for each flashcard, but I don't mind anymore. Next video coming soon. I'm looking forward to discussing a flashcard deck about vital organs of the body. That's something that I'm actually interested in. Unlike this. Alright, thanks for watching.